This week on Comedic Confessions.
I took edibles immediately after getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
I pooped my pants in 4th grade.
My fraternity brother visited from Miami.
I took 2 different dates to Waffle House on back-to-back nights, and the waiter outed me.
Slut. Went to a strip club against my will and with no money.
This is Comedic Confessions. My name's Cody Troutman. Today we're joined by, you guys are all from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
We're joined by the Chicago Comedy Triumvirate. These are the only 3 comics in Chicago. They do all the shows. They carry the scene on their backs. We got Kieron, we got Hannah, we got Teddy. Hannah's eating pussy already. That's awesome.
That's what Kyron's going to do with the yogurt. That's
Kieron didn't bring a spoon for his warm yogurt. How we did it before, everybody threw in some of their best stories. We're going to mix them up. We're going to draw. Whoever gets drawn has to tell their story, and the other comics get to ask questions, riff. We learn about each other. We laugh together. You guys ready to play?
I like that, Cody.
Yes.
Thank you.
They sound so fun.
One Hannah.
Oh my God, it's me. I took edibles immediately after getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
And that's the risky one.
Yeah, that was the
That's a
risky
tasty
one.
one, really.
So I was in college during COVID, and I was like, because I graduated high school senior year was during COVID, 2020, and then freshman year it carried over, and then they started offering the vaccine, but the only vaccine they offered us at my college was the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Brutal.
Which is crazy for a liberal arts college.
Oh, no, it's just is further proof
They
that
should have
all
like
colleges...
extra flavors of vaccine at
Oh,
liberal arts
yeah.
colleges.
You have to vape the vaccine there, actually. It's rolled into a cigarette, and then you smoke it.
It's like the liberal arts college is like, do you really believe in the vaccine? How much?
Yeah. They're testing our
That's good.
faith.
You think the
That's
government's
fun.
good? Hmm?
I love it. No, but
Bomb to riff.
we get
Run it back.
all right, one more time.
Scoreboard up here.
We gotta have like a
should've
counter, a riff counter,
Yeah.
and then a bomb
That is
counter.
sick.
That could be
would
fun.
sick.
Bomb
I
to
would
That's
riff.
kinda sick.
I try to riff a lot, and so just by sheer quantity, my bomb counter is off the charts.
No, but
I
then
love
if you
it.
have a bad riff, a light just goes away.
Oh no! You erase a tally mark.
We're in
diminish
rolling
the
chairs.
board.
Somebody just comes in and drags you out.
But having a high shoe count is good. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game.
You got to get up shots. That's true.
Exactly.
You have to.
You
Jordan,
miss
baby.
100% of the shots you don't make.
And I miss 92% of the shots I take.
So true. It happens.
But you're making 8%.
Yeah,
That's
true.
That
good.
8%.
Don't know statistics.
And in the stock market, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
She's the 1%.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
not. I have no money. What are you talking about?
Okay, all right.
All right.
All right. Not gonna.
Can you give me money?
It's
I'd love
hidden
to.
well.
You have all of it.
I'm not that rich of a Jew.
It's hidden in the weather.
unfortunately.
We know.
See, that's the one Jewish stereotype.
Your money's in the clouds.
It's gonna rain.
That's so funny to imagine somebody that kind of knows the stereotype. It's like, your money's in the sky.
The Jews make it rain money. Don't you know that? They make it rain money and lizards. And they own every TV. Not the companies, just every TV.
Your money's in the clouds.
I don't have an iPhone because the Jews hide the money in the clouds.
They won't
I'm
give it to me.
I do like how people just keep like the Jewish space lasers thing that Marjorie Taylor Greene said. I was like, I've never heard that, but I like it. I like that we're
good.
coming
I know
up
you do.
with
It's
new
real.
stereotypes. It's real.
Yeah.
It is real. I have them all.
What are we fucking laughing about right now? I'm terrified
sorry.
of those fucking lasers.
I actually brought one to my hotel room. I don't
know you
know.
did.
It's
We were
going,
actually
I'm
having
going
really
to
good
bring
riffs,
it.
and then Hannah told the truth.
Yeah, I actually.
So Hannah, now you're making it really weird because
Spoiler alert!
we're
I
supposed to
have
be
all the
joking here.
lasers. I have all the lasers.
We know you do.
Hell yeah.
The trigger is with my sky money. It's up there.
It's up there.
My money's in the clouds.
They put the Bitcoin in the sky.
And only we can get to it.
The Epstein files are in the cloud. They put them there.
They put it in the attic with Anne Frank.
And Frank is on the Epstein file.
That would be the
Just a taste.
bombshell.
That would be crazy.
That's why they won't release them.
If she wasn't,
Damn it, Anne.
if Anne was,
Frank's hiding on Epstein Island still.
She's alive. She's like Tupac. She's alive. She's just on the
Smoking a
island.
joint.
if she wasn't killed in that attic, she would be alive today.
She's
Like,
the greatest
yeah.
nemesis
How old was
to the
she?
Nazis.
She was like 14. Wait, okay. How old would Anne Frank be right now?
You gotta know
a
this
good
off the top of your head, dude.
How? Why would I know this off
You
the
gotta
top?
know. You gotta know how old Larry David is. You gotta know.
I mean,
This is
And
like, you should just
Frank
know this. These
B
are your
today.
people.
you asked him Emmett Till right now. He's got the whole thing.
I know it. 14
Okay,
years old.
She would be 95 years old last year, so she'd be 96.
Oh no, she'd be
going
dead.
strong.
She'd
She
be
could.
dead.
No, she could be there. I
Jews
don't know.
don't live that long.
They could have given her horse tranquilizers or something.
Just say shit so confident that has no basis. She don't live that long. So.
There's
That's
some.
all you have
There's,
to do to start a conspiracy.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's my favorite thing to do.
this is the conspiracy theory that we're starting: is that Anne Frank is alive and on Epstein Island.
I'm down.
Is
Let's
that
do
what
it.
we're going with? Do they have addicts there? This is so fucked up.
They don't need it now.
Now I guess not.
They're not looking for her
I
anymore.
should say on this podcast that I am very much Jewish, and I can say these things.
Are
The
you
rest of us are not, but we're choosing to say them
Exactly.
anyway.
The rest of you guys are pieces of shit, but I'm fine. I'm good. I'm clean as a whistle.
I'm dating her. I can. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Look,
true.
I hate her. I don't care.
Yeah, there you go. Kieron is anti-Semitic. He can say all of this because he doesn't fucking care.
I'm not ashamed. I hate this broad. What
When
are
I
you
got to
talking
the
about?
part in her diary that got her, I said, yes.
Oh my god.
Kyron's just waiting. Like, when are we gonna start joking?
When I was in 4th grade, we did a book club, and I was the only Jewish kid in my town, so I was the only Jewish kid in this book club, and everyone would pick like My Little Pony or like rainbow stuff, like, and then I picked the Diary of Anne Frank as our book, and then the book club disbanded immediately after. They ended it because of the Diary of Anne Frank, because of me.
I'm
Yeah.
actually an ally. I really loved Night by Elie Wiesel. Loved that book.
Hell yeah, I haven't read that book.
Some Jew you are.
Kyron's a better Jew than me.
Yeah, truly I am.
I feel like you could be Jewish.
L'chaim.
Yeah.
I love how the Trump voice just slips in. Shalom.
Dreidel.
When will it stop spinning? They say. It'll never
Baruch atah Adonai.
Bat mitzvah.
It is surprising that Trump isn't Jewish. I don't know why, but it is. But I don't
would be
want him to
so
be
funny.
Jewish. I don't want to claim him, but I'm just
Yeah.
kind of surprised he's not. All right, well,
I
that
think,
killed me.
I think you'd be a better,
That crushed, that murdered.
he'd
All
be a
right,
better
guys.
business person if he was Jewish, I feel like.
Maybe.
I
I
feel like a
don't
lot of
know.
his shit doesn't work out.
Yeah, that's true. He has bankrupted several times and does not know what he's doing.
Oh yeah, he can't be Jewish. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's.
Y'all are good with money. Y'all have so
A
much.
Jewish father would never give out $1 million loan. Come on.
Hey.
Come on.
Come on with that
For
interest
the
rate.
tariffs, we're gonna make it rain money in China, and that's what's gonna happen
China.
in China.
Oh my God.
Your Trump impression sounds like he has really bad allergies.
It's a tariff.
No, she is doing
This
the
is
Jewish
the Jewish Trump. Yeah.
Jewish Trump.
You
She's
should
like, no, that's
capitalize on
just
that.
my allergies. You're
My
being
stomach hurts.
Ow, my stomach hurts. Worst stomach ache.
Oh, that would hurt so bad.
I can't eat gluten.
Speaking of Jews,
Netanyahu could never survive a stomach ache like this.
Only America.
Oh
They don't
my
make lactose intolerance in China.
speaking of Jews with a stomach ache, tell us about this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Johnson and Johnson.
We've
yeah.
strayed so far. I don't even remember what I just started it. But yeah, okay. We had the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and we I don't like needles, so as a joke, I scheduled my vaccine appointment for 4:20 p.m. But at this point in my life, I never smoked weed or ingested it in any form. And then my best friend texted me 5 minutes later and was like, "Do you want to do edibles in a Thai restaurant?" And I was like, "Sure." And we were in near Cleveland, so weed wasn't legal, but we just had these edibles out in the Thai restaurant, which was very irresponsible.
White privilege.
Kyle's just fuming. I fucking hate this story.
Anyways, they're chili cheese Frito edibles, and they say 150
Ew.
milligrams on the front. And then when I tell this on stage, I do embellish it a bit. I say I ate all of them. I did not eat all of them. I ate a few of them, but we didn't
Just
know.
learning that fact. I've heard this story a lot. I'm just
But
learning
the
that.
thing was, it was 150 milligrams, and there was, I want to say 12 chips in there. I think I had 3.
The
So-
chips were the edibles?
Yeah, they would I guess they dusted
dust,
it. Yeah,
right.
probably. I'm assuming. But I took those edibles and then we go hang out and we're we should go get alcohol. And then we I get the Snoop Dogg 19 Crimes red wine. And then as I was handing my fake ID at the time to the cashier, the edible and the vaccine hit me all at the same time. And I started freaking the fuck out because I was already nervous because I was giving my fake ID to this Walmart employee. And then she also just looked at me a little too long. And then I was oh my God, something's happening to me. And then finally she gave it back. I was okay, thank you. And then I ran out. And then I don't tell this part on stage, but I get in the car And my back, I'm not driving, someone else is driving. And my back like seized up and I like couldn't tell why because I have scoliosis. So I get like back spasms sometimes, but it was like I couldn't fucking move my back. And I don't know if it was the vaccine or the edible. I've never had this happen again while I've been high, but I'm like freaking out. And then I like go home and I'm just high. And the whole next day, me and all of my friends who got the vaccine were bedridden for the entire day. So we literally, I watched BoJack Horseman, Death Note, and Big Time Rush all in that day. It was great. But yeah, now I don't mix drugs.
The Thai people.
It was the Thai food. It was the Thai food. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
I was gonna say you took 2 Johnsons, your back got blown out.
She's a slut.
There we go.
I'm getting off top, but like I really do feel like Trump gets elected just because he's so funny.
I mean, just too funny.
Nobody
does
knows
suck.
what his policies are.
I was
In
very.
this day and age of content, have someone that charming running
No.
for
He's a
president.
content farm. That's it.
I was very against
Oh,
like
God.
Trump jokes. His first presidential. I'm like very against it. Like, don't give him shine.
Yeah.
But then I did The Voice. And I'm like,
fun.
it's too. And then like the kids that like I'm around, like foster kids, like kids that I work, they started doing The Voice, and I'm like,
Oh my
this is
gosh.
too funny to not like talk about.
Yeah.
I think it's the second he lost one, you're like, all right, we got a chance still. Now it's kind of funny.
Like, I do think
Yeah.
it's kind of beautiful because I'm very much on the left, and like everyone I know on the left and the right can't agree that he's just funny. Like there's this
Really
one
funny.
guy who
good.
there's this guy on TikTok who will lip sync Trump like speeches, and he'll be like, Trump is a gay man. Like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Those are the funniest things
They're
I've
so
ever
funny because
seen.
he is just like a
So
sassy
gay.
gay man
Yeah.
that's like not gay. Probably is gay if I'm being
Look
so.
at that guy. He's so strong. It's so funny.
Because like, why
You
did
have a
him
great
and
impression.
Elon get? That is a very
Very
good
good.
impression. Him and Elon got too into the breakup, and I'm like, no straight men who are friends do this. Like, this isn't normal. So I don't know.
My thing is, you can't describe anything Trump has ever done and not laugh a little. So, like, how can you say he's not funny? Like, whether it's intentional or
Yeah.
not,
You're
that's
coping.
hilarious.
If you say he's not funny, you're just coping.
Yeah.
Objectively, he's hilarious.
You have to laugh at it. Like, I'm sure people were making fun of like other horrible leaders while they were under them. Like, I think it's fun to like, you gotta laugh at some stuff. I mean, that's like
we
the
were
whole
laughing at
point
Kim
of
Jong-un.
comedy.
He was for sure killing people.
Oh, yeah.
1,000%.
By himself.
Very bad guy.
1,000%.
But he looked so funny.
Yeah,
he
look at
does
that.
look
He
hilarious.
looks so different from us.
Oh my god.
That's
I
so
want to point at his
funny.
differences and laugh.
Kim Jong-un looks like a big baby. Like, I'm not like, he just looks like a
Yeah.
giant baby, and I've never heard him speak. So I'm like, he might be a giant baby.
Yeah.
I've never
They're
heard
just
him
like
talk.
moving. He's like a mutant baby. They're just
Yeah.
moving him around. He's like the leader of the not free world. Not free world. That's
Very
us.
not free world.
We're the free world.
All I remember is when Trump went to go visit him before all this, and then after Dennis Rodman went to go visit
Hell
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is maybe Dennis Rodman's next for president.
I'm down for that.
He's
I like
just slowly
Dennis.
pushing
Scared to look
dictators.
at,
That's crazy.
but I like Dennis.
He's dominated the court. Now he's going to dominate the world.
dominate the world. That's fire.
Yeah.
We're trying to defend the southern border. Who better than Dennis Rodman, defensive specialist? He's like, have the ICE agents considered blocking out? You gotta get low.
All his ad campaigns are just defensive player of the year highlights. Like he's just diving for rebounds. She's like, that's him diving for the financial crisis.
That's good. So you got the Johnson & Johnson, you had Thai food, you had edibles. I mean, those are potent edibles too.
They were.
How long did it take these side effects of both to wear off? A day. I would have thought I was gonna die.
Well, I
Yeah.
did for a while because the thing was, like, again, this was my first time having any like sort of marijuana. Like, I'd never smoked, I'd never like taken an edible before, so I really was like, is this what edibles are, or is this the vaccine? Because the feeling kind of just blended together. Like, I couldn't tell what exactly was happening. I just knew like, this is not good. I don't like this.
Yeah. Have you done edibles since then?
Oh, yeah, I did one last night. What are you talking about? I love edibles. I'm such a stoner now. I know it's legal here now, right? In Ohio?
I don't know. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it passed recently.
I remember it got legalized like right before I graduated, of course. But I I love weed now, and I now know that that is not what edibles are supposed to make you feel like.
I also feel like edibles before they got legalized, like in more places, were just like, well, let's see if I die tonight.
A bomb.
It was just
Oh,
like,
Or
yeah.
a time bomb.
this could be
You
cool
yeah.
and fun, or I could have
You
the
never
worst
know.
night of my life.
That is the other thing too, is I don't know where my friend got these edibles, because again, I don't remember if she brought them from New York or if she got them from some random guy in Ohio.
Yeah, welcome to the early 2000s, Hannah. That's what we did,
This
bro.
wasn't the early
You
2000s.
go
This
into a
was
fucking
2021.
alley. You go into an alley. You find a stranger. You know, I'm trying to get fucked. They're like, try this. If the package looks scary.
You go, is that a quad? They go, sure. They go, okay.
And I'm from Ohio. How much is it? $25. Deal.
Hell yeah. I never
That's what you
bought,
do.
The only illegal drug I've bought in Ohio is mushrooms.
Don't buy legal drugs. It's a government scam.
Yeah, I would
True.
never
That
do
is true.
Buy from a
You did it the other
terrifying
day.
stranger.
No, I would never do that. I would buy from someone else who bought it from someone else.
Yeah, you make me go into the dispensary and then you Venmo me. That's what you do.
Michigan dispensaries are pretty dope, though.
Oh,
that,
they're so
that doesn't
good.
feel like a government scam.
I'm going to Michigan in October and I'm really excited to stock up. Their weed is great. I
Do
love
that.
it.
Don't spaz them.
I'll try.
Good.
I'll try really hard.
Good.
If I do again, I might have gout. I'll call you.
Fuck you.
So, Hannah, what did you learn from this experience? What's your final thought?
Don't. If there's a new experimental drug that's going to end a pandemic, don't do that and then take an edible that you've never taken before. Don't mix new drugs. Is, I think,
new
the
drugs
best.
one at a time.
One at a time.
You
Do
were
not
so
mix new
close
drugs.
to the right answer.
What was the right answer?
Anti-vax, baby.
No. No.
It was right there. It was right there in front
I
of you.
know. They were going to kick us out of college if we didn't get the vaccine. That was the other thing.
Wow.
That is wild.
I mean,
Wow.
I think
That is
only
crazy.
there were literally
Objectively,
For a liberal
I got
arts
vaccinated.
college,
That
I got
is-
vaccinated as well.
that
is
is
still
crazy.
That is still crazy.
No, it
liberal
was-
arts college to give you the worst option and then be like, well, if you don't do it, you can just get out of here. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really testing
and they
them.
wouldn't let us go anywhere else to get vaccinated. They wouldn't let us go to like the other vaccine sites.
I
It
would
was
not
like
have
you
done
have to
that.
do the
I
one
just-
here
I
because we
truly
weren't allowed
wouldn't
to
have
like
done
leave
that.
campus. It was wild.
Being
That's
in
scary.
college during COVID sounds like the worst thing you could have
Yeah.
ever done.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Like,
it
I've never
sucked.
had anyone have a good experience.
Well, because they also made us wear masks indoors through halfway through my junior year, which was
And what's
in
so weird is y'all are in
2023.
Ohio.
I know. Well,
Like,
because
I left Chicago, came back to Cincinnati because the restrictions were were lessened here.
Well, it was they everywhere else was lessened. It was just because I went to a private college. They were like, "Well, we can do this," but then they also wouldn't let people get COVID tests unless it was right when we came back to school. So that was like the craziest thing too. We had to like travel elsewhere to get more
Really
tests.
weird.
It was
Very
very
interesting.
Really weird.
very fucking weird. I don't really understand why they did that. They also, one time I did get COVID at college. I was asymptomatic, but they were like delivering meals to my door. But I can't have gluten, so I checked gluten-free meals. They didn't give me a single gluten-free meal. They gave me all gluten meals, and I had to like pick through it. And then I had to pay someone to go out, buy me a gluten-free English muffin, and bring it to my dorm
They
room.
just gave her bread and beer for like a week straight.
They were like, "Die faster!"
I can't tell her handwriting. Does it say no gluten or I'm German?
I think it says Guten Tag. This is good. That's great. How
Gluten
friendly.
free, Guten Tag.
That's funny.
I don't know. The sick girl just won't shut up.
Really?
That's all.
She keeps saying, "Give me gluten."
We keep trying to kill her.
Y'all ready for another one?
Yes.
Next up is Kieron.
Woo! Lock in, folks. All right, this one's pretty short. I pooped my. Oh, I got to read the thing.
Yeah, read the headline.
I pooped my pants in 4th grade. I think it was 4th
Yeah.
grade. I think it was 4th grade.
Well, wait, isn't this the one your teacher corrected you on?
Yeah, I don't remember the actual grade that it was in. I thought it was 3rd.
Is it 4th? Did
Maybe
she
4th.
say 4th?
It wasn't 5th. Couldn't have been 5th.
It might have been 5th.
6.
Couldn't have been 5th.
It was senior year, the day of graduation.
It was yesterday.
It was at homecoming.
I'm pooping
It was
my
yesterday.
pants
I
right
went
now.
into
I'm
a
currently
4th grade
pooping.
classroom
They
and
said I
shit my
pooped. I didn't
pants.
poop.
I didn't poop.
Somebody pooped. It
I
wasn't
never
me.
pooped.
Kyron's the individual that
pants are
pooped.
pooped.
He did
That's
it.
hilarious.
First to fart, I said push
Little
her through.
individual that pooped. It's
Trudeau pooped in my pants. It wasn't me.
hate Canada.
They're crossing our borders.
I was sick. I don't remember what grade it was, but I was sick. And then I had this teacher, a real cunt, this teacher. I can't remember her name either, which is good. I don't want to give her any shine.
Yeah.
She had red hair, though. Pretty big breasts.
Okay.
Okay, so you're giving her some shine.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck.
Are the big breasts the reason you shit yourself? You were just so excited.
Wasn't nerves. It was just love of the game.
He's just trying to gatekeep her OnlyFans.
And she was a math teacher, hated math, and she was a cunt. But I was also a troublemaker. And so like I would talk, my grades were good, but I would talk a lot and do a lot of mischief and shit. Teachers would always try to put me in like that little island desk and shit. Fuck them. You can't stop me. I'm grown. People love me in this class.
Kyron, is it time for the hallway?
You tell me, bitch, is it? And everyone's like, oh.
Kyron needs some corner time.
Yeah, get him out of here, though.
Yeah, I was a little rebel rouser. And so
like, I'm trying to learn.
I think I was
That was me, unfortunately. I was a little good student.
You would have loved me. I had good grades.
That's impressive.
I had good grades. I just hated authority.
Yeah.
It made me so
You still
mad.
hate authority.
I do. It was like, shut up. Like, no, I'm gonna let me. If I fuck up, I want to fuck up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
at least
I
if you
wanna-
were failing, you'd be like, oh, I gotta try harder. But like, if you're doing well, what's
But
the point?
but that's what gave me too much power.
Exactly.
You can't yell at me, and I know I have an A or B in your class, because then I'm not going to like, oh, this wouldn't fly in college. I'm like, what wouldn't fly in college? A and B's, bitch. Passing the class wouldn't fly in college. Hated that shit.
You're like, don't you need to teach Terry?
We had a kid named Terry, dumb guy. So I believe I was in an island seat in this class currently, and I asked her like 6 or 7 times to go to the bathroom, but I wasn't that kind of bad kid. Like go to the bathroom, walk around for an hour. That wasn't even me.
Yeah.
It was no. I'm not gonna. No, I'm talking in your class. You know what
Lose
my
my
bad
audience?
is.
What?
Yeah. What are you doing? I'm not gonna be alone. I have a crippling problem with that. And so I get up very, very, if you ask me, very politely. And I go, hey, can I get to the bathroom? She's like, at the end of class. Class just started.
Ooh.
She's a cunt, right?
worst.
So then I go back, and then I'm just like, I feel like I just didn't feel good. Like, genuinely didn't feel good. But no one ever believes the kid who's always, going like, I don't feel good. They're like, okay, whatever. And so I ask her genuinely no less than like 5 or 6 times. Genuinely. I'm asking this woman, can I go to the bathroom? And so then I felt it in my thing. I felt it in the guts. And I was like, all right, this time, Karen, you're not going to ask her. You're telling her you're going to the bathroom. You're going to say, I'm going to the bathroom, and then you're just going to walk out of class.
Yeah.
I go up to her, and then as I start walking to her, I poop.
Oh no.
As I walk up to her in class, I poop. I was wearing sick-ass corduroy pants. Hell yeah, I'm always just like an old nigga. And so the turd falls through the long sleeve pants onto the floor. Yeah, I was wearing these white and blue N1 shoes, very poor, and they fall out.
$20.
Walmart shoes, and the turd fell on the floor. So then I just stopped where I was.
Oh no.
And so then she was looking at me. She's like, "What?" Like that's literally. She's like, "What?" And I was like, then I looked at her. I was like, and she was like, "What?" I was like, and she looks down. She goes, go to the bathroom. And she goes, class, okay, we're gonna bathroom break. And I heard that as I was leaving. I was like, bitch, that's where I'm going. No one knows that I did this yet. You can't. So then, I mean, naturally, I like everyone in class. Like, I was friends with everybody. Everyone in class was my friends. And so, like, elementary school boys that like see me waddle out of class, they can piece 2 and 2 together. So that not
One
my.
of them probably picked it up. Was like, look what Kieron did.
That's this Kieron.
Give it back to him.
They come to the bathroom. They don't do the stall door yet, but they come to the bathroom. They kick the bathroom door in.
Oh, shit.
Like 4 of them, and they're like, "We heard someone took a shit." Right? And I'm in the stall, like violently, like scrubbing because it like fell off my shoes, like down my pants. Like I'm
you're
soiled.
marked.
I'm soiled, right? And they're like, "Kyra, you in here?" And they know that's me. I'm wearing these fucking N1 white and blue shoes. You know it's me. And so then they like grab the stall door and they start like shaking it and shit.
damn.
They're like, "Did you shit? Did you shit?" And I'm like, no. And so then I come out after I like clean everything. They're like, "Oh, they shit on this shoe, they shit on this shoe." And they go, "Did you poop for?" I'm like, "Yeah, I pooped." And they're like, "Oh, this is crazy, man. Why you poop?" And I'm like, I asked like 6 times. They're like, "Yeah, she a bitch, bro. Yeah, she been like, and so then they're like, "Are you just gonna go back to class now?" And I'm like, "No, idiot. I have to change. Like, I have to go to the nurse and get like those changing pants."
Yeah.
She gave me some bullshit khakis. I was fly that day. I had corduroys on. She gave me khakis and shit, but I guess it was good. It didn't have no poop on it.
You had pants?
The nurse would always keep like a couple extra pairs of pants in like different
My
sizes.
nurse did not do
No?
that.
Would y'all get that?
At my
I don't
elementary
remember.
school, they had like extra. Yeah.
I've never shit myself, so I wouldn't know.
Fuck you, bitch. You could have got an early period or
wow,
something.
that is statistically everyone has, so you're due.
Thank you.
No, I don't want to.
You're gonna poop soon.
No, that's a threat.
You're gonna shit.
You're gonna fucking shit, all right? You're gonna poop.
Do not come. I'm gonna come.
And
I'm
get a
gonna
shit on the
shit.
floor.
I'm gonna
Do
shit
you
on
guys
the
ever have to
floor.
do like the 20-minute runs in gym?
Yeah.
There
Hell
were
yeah.
multiple of those runs. Middle of those runs, I pissed myself.
really?
I had like the running, like I was trying to hold it or whatever for like the whole run, but then like I was just running, so like I was constantly moving, and just like a little pee would come out, like
Okay, like a
with,
little squirt.
certain steps,
Yeah.
but it would happen enough where like it would be noticeable.
Wow.
And I would just be like running by the teacher, like, "Can I go change?"
Oh
She's
my
like, yeah,
God.
please. What the
They're
fuck?
like,
Yeah.
when 20 minutes is up. I was like, "No."
Wait, why did you?
Keep running,
why do you have
Megan.
to run for 20 minutes in
It
gym?
was that or like run a mile.
Yeah.
I
We
can
did with
run
the
way
mile.
less than a mile in 20
Yeah.
minutes. Believe me.
We did the
Ours was
mile,
like
I think.
a number of laps. So yeah, pretty much the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
We would go around the school.
Yeah.
Or middle
Yeah.
school. We
It was
would go
like
around
once
the
a
school.
week that we had to like be like, all right, stop being fat.
I was a big fan of that. I loved PE. Big fan of that.
P?
Love that shit. PE.
Oh, I think you said pee.
Love that too.
Love that pee.
Love
Addicted to
piss.
these days.
Love it.
Also
Love
love
drinking
piss.
it.
Do love piss.
Love piss.
We run
love
out of
piss.
water. We got piss. What
We
do
got
need?
piss for days.
I imagine the nurse giving you the khakis and you like love your outfit. You're like, I'm good.
I'm all right. I'll just flip them inside out.
I'll tough it
No,
out.
that is so funny to have shit on your shoes. I'm like, they don't go with my outfit.
I remember the khaki. I don't remember the gray, but I remember the corduroys because the shit fell from them.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I remember the khakis, and I was like, these are so ugly.
Did you keep the corduroys after that, or did you throw them out?
That'd have been up to my mom. I don't know.
I do have another question. What was the consistency of the shit? Was it like a solid shit?
Always.
Great question.
Okay,
Always.
good.
Always. I've
Okay.
always been a logger.
Because if
I'm
it
a
was
logger.
diarrhea, I'd be
I'm a
very
logger.
scared.
No. It was a single
A good
turd.
clean shit.
What's crazy? We had this other teacher who we did make cry. Her name might have been like Miss Adelsberg or something like that. I can't remember, but she was a cunt too. Well, we made her cry. It was our fault, actually. No, actually, we were bad kids. She was great. Actually, genuinely, she was great. But she was a piece of shit because I told her I had to go to the bathroom like months later, right? And she goes, "Is it like a regular have to go to the bathroom or a Miss So and So's class have to go to the bathroom?" She said that to me.
That's fucking rude.
She said that to me. But we
She's
made her
awesome.
cry.
I don't like the fact that this literally spread throughout
But
the
we,
whole school.
Mwah. But we made her cry. I think she either had a miscarriage or was going through a divorce, and we didn't give a fuck. And so then we're just like terrorizing her. So I will take that back. She was a good lady, but
Okay.
the math teacher can suck a dick and die. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
There you go,
what did you do to make her cry? Did you bring up the divorce?
No. We didn't know. We would be really unruly. We just didn't respect her.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I used to do this thing whenever teachers would leave the class. And I mean, it doesn't matter how long they were gone. They could come back in the middle of me doing it. If I'm already up, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I would stand on the desk and I'd be like, I can't remember exactly what I would say, but I would say like, "What'd you say to me?" And I'd be on the desk and I'd be like, "What'd you say to me?" And I would go like this, and they would go, "Yeah, yeah," and I would jump off and like elbow one of the table, and it'd be really loud.
Yeah, that's
but,
okay. I get
but
what
Did that
no
not
one
hurt?
but no one would snitch. Everyone would come back in, and so long as they didn't see me in the act, we would all just be when the teachers came back in.
Did it not hurt your elbow?
I mean, yeah, but the hype, Anna.
Yeah,
the
that's
hype.
fair. That's
The
fair.
adrenaline.
For the love of the game.
I was a king to those guys.
The hype. Yeah.
Fair.
Was there any social fallout from the shitting?
No. I've
just rock that
I've never
shit?
been
That's
the type
impressive.
I don't really care about any like it's
that's
very hard
impressive.
for me to be like
annoying.
oh
You're
like
so charming.
like if people go like oh Kieron, that was weird, I'm like, oh, weird that you feel that way. I don't feel it.
Yeah.
You want me to share this weirdness with you? Like, yeah, I shit my pants. I'm in fucking 4th grade. Yeah, what? I've just never been, you know what I mean?
They're like, "Oh, you shit your pants," and you're like, "Pfft, "That means you're mentally confined to the toilet."
Yeah, there you go.
You're
I feel
the one who's
comfortable enough to
limited.
shit anywhere.
That
Yeah,
would
I
have
just spin
crumbled
it.
me. I
You're
would be
only
like,
a
"Mom, I'm
toilet
leaving
shitter."
school."
No, it didn't
You're
matter.
a toilet shitter. You're being controlled by the man.
I did get beat up in elementary school. There were times I stopped getting beat up after 7th grade. So there were always people that didn't like me.
Sure.
But there was never a thing where people go like, "Oh, Kieron, this." It's just, "Oh, he really just don't give a fuck." Like, you can't. What can we say to like
Yeah.
people beat me up? What can you say to me? I made my bullies laugh eventually. It was always just a thing of like, I don't
I'm trying to think of good
Yeah. He's like,
good
"Can't
shit
hurt me."
and one.
That's nice.
yeah. Took that shit to the hole and one.
That's all I got. Yeah.
No, there was no social, but it was like talk of the it only bothered me when the teacher said, or is it like a miss so and so type of?
You just
that
got
one didn't
dogged
bother
by
me.
Why were they
teachers. That's
talking
so
about that in the
funny.
teacher's lounge? Like they were like, "Do you hear about this kid that shit his pants? Like you fucking loser."
I was a terrorizer. Those teachers knew me. They were like, you ready for some dirt on Kieron? This nigga shat.
They were waiting for this moment.
Yes.
They were like, "We need something to happen
She
to
just
him."
walks in.
Your oldest, whitest teacher.
She just walks into the teacher lounge like, you will not believe what hallway boy did.
Yes. It was like the way that it was a talk for them. It was a talk of the town. Kids forgot about it in
Talk
like
in
2
the
weeks.
lounge.
Yeah,
That's
talk in the
ridiculous.
lounge. Yeah. Oh, it made me so mad when she did that. That made me mad. But I wasn't like embarrassed. I was just like, you're such a cunt.
Yeah.
You're grown. You're making fun of a 4-year-old or not a fourth grader for shitting himself. I mean, crazy that I shit myself, but
Well, what were you gonna do? You did
asked
ask.
to go to the restroom.
several
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, what
That's
can you
honestly
do?
the teacher's fault that you shit
Yeah.
I
yourself.
asked several times.
Those teachers are always crazy. It's like, you can't go to the bathroom during my class. You have passing periods. It's like, well, I'm going to pass away in your class.
It's also like passing periods were like 4 minutes, and you have to walk from one end of the school to the other. When am I gonna
Yeah.
have time to shit? If I have to
Yeah.
shit, it's gonna take at least 6 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh
Ask
yeah.
me if I had homework in class, in the hallway. So like,
I will
busy.
say, after that, I no longer cared about like the passing period. Like if I'm late, especially still within that
yeah.
grade, the teachers aren't going to yell at me.
Yeah.
Because I still do believe that to this day, some of them think that I like did it as like a point of like a
Like a
revolt,
fuck you to
like
them.
revolt.
Whoa.
like I was I can't go to the bathroom.
A
I'm
protest shit?
Like yeah.
Watch this.
I'm a loose cannon. Watch out! You don't let me go. I'll take a shit. I'm taking shots.
The teachers were like, don't push him. Okay.
This man is sick and fucking twisted. Do not fucking play with him. Just let him go to the goddamn bathroom.
Is he shitting?
You thought the talker was bad. The WWE, he's taking shits. Real ones.
Oh, that's so good.
Talk about a real loose cannon.
My
A dog
butt
ate your homework. A dog ate your homework. Please just don't fucking shit. I don't care.
Karen, where's your homework? I shat on it.
Karen starts asking the bathroom, like, can I leave or else?
Yeah.
You want me to leave this class? I promise. You won't like what comes next.
Kyron, where's
doesn't
your
have to
essay?
hit my
I ate
shoes.
it and I'm about to shit it out and hand it to you, you fucking cunt. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
Maybe
my
this one won't
heavens.
hit my pants.
but it
I'm
will
gonna
hit
shit your
yours.
pants if you keep this fucking up, all right?
Oh man. So what'd you learn from this? Was there a lesson, or was it just like, man, teachers got to let you shit?
Yeah, I think it was more so an outward lesson. Well, no, I will say I learned.
You taught somebody a lesson.
I learned, yes, but I learned internally. Nothing matters. That really is. No one thinks about you as much as you think about you. Like these are like elementary school children. Now, granted, we didn't have phones. We didn't have like that. Dude,
that would have gone on Yik Yak immediately.
That would have destroyed me. I'll be honest there. If it would have been like me recorded 4th grade vulnerable, that would have destroyed me. But just like word of mouth back in the day, it's like, fuck yeah, I'm like a legend now.
Yeah.
But still, nothing matters.
So takeaway is internet's ruined everything.
You say what? Yes.
Yeah, that's
People can't be shitting anymore. It's crazy.
We used to do free shits.
Yeah, you could shit anywhere and no one cared.
Teachers listen to the bad kids sometimes. Bad kids don't let anything affect you.
yeah.
Stay bad. Break the law. Become a criminal.
Good lesson.
Shitting
Good
doesn't
lessons.
break the law, though, does it? Is there a law
Well, it
against
depends on
shitting?
where you do it.
Oh, that's true. In public.
Yeah.
But if you shit and don't care, your rebel rouser tendencies are picking up. You'll
That's
start
true.
fucking killing
In
old
Saudi
people.
Arabia,
That's
women
true.
don't shit.
They better not.
Saudi Arabia, a woman like you
That's the
shits.
last time
Never
Kyron
shit
shat.
again.
That's
don't
the last
shit.
time Kyron pooped. He's never pooped since.
Yeah, that whole story's made up. I don't poop.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was just trying to be relatable.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 that makes
Appreciate it.
sense.
Of course.
It was a
really
bit.
Of course.
The next story,
I didn't know how.
it's Teddy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
What? Okay, this is the story of when my fraternity brother visited from Miami.
Ooh.
So we had 2 fraternity brothers visiting. I went to school in Iowa, went to the University of Iowa,
Huge.
which is it's known for drinking. So it's a good party school. Some people would come visit occasionally. We had 2 fraternity brothers visiting from Miami. Their names were Damien and we can pick a name for the other guy.
Question for, are you talking about Miami, Ohio or Miami, Florida?
Great question.
Miami, Florida.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
Big U.
As
Big
not
U.
a local, I didn't know if you just say Miami, what you might be referring
Well,
to.
they're just from Miami at all. I think that paints a picture.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What color is Damien?
Black. Black Damon. Yeah, Black is Damon.
Not you. Okay.
Well,
And the other guy was forgettable. I still don't know his name to this day because they literally came Friday night and they were supposed to come at like 6 o'clock. So we started pre-gaming at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And they showed up at 10 o'clock.
oh my god.
Yeah, so I was already blacking out. And I met Damien apparently. And then that is it. And then I woke up the next day in my bed.
With Damien.
I told you this story in confidence. No, I woke up next morning completely naked. That's just how I slept. This is not important to the story yet. But then I woke up to the rustling in my room.
Oh.
And I lived in a big room, but like my roommate had just been ejected from college. His parents took him out, so I didn't have a roommate. He had got sent to rehab. Yeah, so I didn't have a roommate anymore. So this was weird that there was anyone in my room.
Yeah.
So I wake up, I look over, and Damien is just digging in my nightstand. And at this point, I'm waking up from a blackout. I do not know this person.
You wake up from a blackout, you see a blackout.
Digging out.
There you go. There you go.
He was just
He's
digging
like,
in.
I just blacked out. Who let the black in? Like, oh.
Why is there a black in?
And then, so he's just digging in my nightstand. I'm like, hello? Who are you? And he was like, oh, don't worry about me. I'm just looking for the Coke from last night.
Oh.
I was like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, the Coke we got in the alley.
Oof.
Oof.
And I was like, what? And then I looked over. It's 6:30 in the morning.
Oh.
So I was like, what is happening? And then he immediately pulls out a baggie of Coke out of my nightstand and then just does 3 bumps so fast.
Shit.
So fast, you're like, oh, he needs this. There's a reason he broke into my room at 6:30 in the morning.
For him, it's medicinal.
God bless. Get your medicine, brother. So he does that. And then the other guy was just in my loft. There was like a loft in my room.
How big was this fucking room, Teddy?
Oh, it was a huge room. It was it was a 3-person room originally. I had it to myself. It was amazing.
A dorm?
Yeah, it was because it was in the fraternity house.
Okay.
It was like one of like the master room or like the master like bedrooms would have been, and it should have been like 3 or 4 people that stayed in there. It was just me because we didn't have that many members at the time, so it was pretty great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. And so he's up in the loft just dicking around. We can pick a name for him. I don't know what to call him.
Drew. I don't know.
He was a
Drew.
6'3" Jewish man who
Drew.
was incredibly forgettable. Drew it is.
Eli. Or
Eli.
maybe.
I like Eli.
Eli.
I like Eli.
Eli.
No, Splig.
What?
Splig.
Splig?
Yep.
Okay, so Eli.
Big splig, as we called it.
Fuck.
So Eli's just up in the loft, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then Damien just immediately puts the key in front of my nose. Was like, like, you want some? And I was like, okay, but just like a little bit. You know? So I did that. And then he goes and sits down on my couch and just gets comfortable. And, Eli comes out of the loft. I'm still completely naked in my bed. Like, didn't know we were hanging today. Yeah. So I'm like, hey guys, what are you doing? And as Damien just pours out the whole Coke bag to my glass coffee table, he goes, oh, we're just going to do some drugs. And I was like, why here? They're like, well, someone told us that this is the drug room. And I was like, who did that? And then Eli goes, you did last night.
Yeah.
I was like, that does track. That does sound like me. Damn. So I get out of my bed because they're like, you want to do some? And I was like, of course. So I get out of my bed. I'm just covered in my comforter.
Fire.
And I'm just slowly like,
Toga.
just wandering over, and then I'm like, what am I doing? Like, this is my room. So I dropped the comforter.
You're just naked in front of these two?
I'm just naked. And then Damien just goes, oh, you don't have to suck our dicks for it. And so I just grabbed my comforter. I'm like, well, now I have no pride and I'm naked. So I finally put on clothes. I go over to the table. Or
You should have been like, do you see what's out? I'm not the one sucking, brother.
Yeah, you want to use the drug room.
It comes at a price.
Cover, all right.
I may not have to suck yours, but you have to suck mine.
Like, Capone didn't get power for free. So I go over to the table. I'm like doing drugs with them. And then Damien just pulls out a handle of grapefruit Smirnoff vodka.
Oh.
Interesting.
Did they wake up or were they up the whole night? Because that to me sounds like they were up the whole night.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If they got there at 10, if I get somewhere at 10 and I'm doing coke, I'm up
because they
until...
joined it. They went out with us, and we're at bars. We got coke in an alley apparently, so
Right.
we were at least out all night till like 3. I woke up and just this is what I'm dealing with now.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know.
What were they wearing?
You know,
Like they're outside, like their
you think
nighttime
it was
clothes?
their outfit?
They were asking for it.
They're begging for coke.
They were asking for it.
Wait, so you probably got
Oh.
like 2 hours of sleep? You're not
Yeah,
exactly
they've
well
truly
rested.
no idea what's happening. I'm so confused. But there's coke. I've already done a bump. I'm like, well, you know what I mean? It's game day. It's Saturday.
You're up.
I might as well start, right? Like, why look a gift horse in the mouth? So we're doing coke, and then he hands me the bottle of vodka. Like, you want some? I'm like, okay, but just a little bit. So I do that, do a swig. I try to hand it to Eli, and he goes, "Oh, I don't drink vodka anymore because of my time in Croatia."
What?
Whoa.
Now I really
hate
wish
people like that.
I really wish I could, but like he just seems so, you know, you just look at a guy and you're like, I don't want to
He
find
didn't
out more.
allow
Like,
you.
that's a good-
Exactly.
yeah, like,
I
that's a
hate
good
that
story. Like, I don't even
shit.
care.
Yeah.
So I was just like, well, yeah, that's fair. Croatia,
After what
right?
happened, I don't. I'm like, I'm not asking you what happened.
Yeah, I was like, I'm Croatia,
Clearly,
crazy.
Like, don't talk. Don't ask.
Don't make me sing. Don't.
about the night in Baltimore.
Not that I would ever relive it.
I was like, I do want to know more about that, but I also want to know the bottom of this bottle. So
Yes.
just chug that. So we do this for 3 hours.
Oh wow!
We finished the 8-ball of Coke and the bottle of vodka.
Holy shit!
Eli had a 30 rack with him. He's finished this. We haven't stepped outside. I'm just in my underwear.
Whoa!
And then they look at us. They look at me and they're like, all right, what do we do now? I was like, shit, game day. Tailgate. Got the whole day ahead of us. So we're stumbling out of my fraternity house trying to leave, and we had a sober monitor in our fraternity. That was like a thing in Iowa we had to do, is like someone had to be sober for their fraternity any days that they were drinking or like
wow.
fraternity parties. So there was already a sober monitor in the morning because it was game day. There's this guy Michael Frudig, who's 21 at the time, does not drink, does not like me. And I'm stumbling out of the house pissed drunk, and he goes, Teddy, are you going to be a problem today?
Oh my weasel, like Randall off of Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
No, I know. And I just looked at him and I was like, I'm your only problem. Try and catch me. And then I sprinted out of the house.
Whoa!
Sprinted out of the house and then sprinted down the street. I don't know if Damien and Eli ever left the house at this point. So I'm alone going to tailgate
At what time?
at 9:30 in the morning. Already belligerently
This is
drunk.
Kai's worst nightmare, being
Yeah.
awake before
Should
1
not
p.m.
be
Yeah.
trusted with anything or anyone. And then as I'm going to the tailgate, we pass the local bar, Summit, or as it's commonly known as Scummit.
Hell yeah.
It's just where you go to get fucked
Come
up.
it.
Comment.
I'm going back to Iowa now. I gotta let the boys know. Come it, tell it, spread the word. No. But they were playing Mo Bamba.
Ooh, nice.
And this is peak 2016. This is when
is
it's
Mo
going.
Bamba's era.
This is when it just started to get obnoxious that white people learned.
Sicko
about
mode
it.
was on the queue. It was going crazy.
So I was like, I'm going in. Boys, let's go. No one's behind me.
Rally the troops.
Let's do it, guys. No one's with me. So I go to the bar. I dance for like Mo Bamba. That's it. And then I go to the bartender. It's one of my friends at the bar. She goes, "Oh, Teddy, like you look really fucked up. What has happened to you?" And I go, "I just need Mo," and then reach across the bar and grab a bottle. And that's the last thing I remember. And then I woke up at home.
Whoa!
What time did you wake up?
3:30.
Huge.
Did anyone like fill you in on what happened?
So what happened was apparently I got kicked out of the bar for sure, and she talked to all the bartenders like, "No, he's my friend. Don't beat his ass. Just get him on the street." So that happened, and then I stumbled my way home. Apparently, I stopped at a party on the way of these guys I like barely knew.
At 9 in the morning.
3:30 or whenever I was heading home. So like probably like 10
Right.
from that bar.
Whoa!
Apparently, I'm at that party for a while. Don't remember any of this because that's where I lost my shoes.
Oh my gosh.
And then apparently I walk out of that party, just face plant down the stairs.
Oh,
I'm just laying on the ground as a 30-year-old couple walks by and just like picks me up like, where the fuck do you go?
Look at this one. He's lost.
They carried me home half a block to my fraternity house. My fraternity brothers, by the way, can see me in this front lawn the whole time. Like, they're on the balcony. They can see me. Like, Teddy's an idiot. Like, these 30-year-olds
You doing good,
Yeah,
D-Dog?
he's good. He just does this. This is fine.
Keep living, D-Dog.
Second win, just puke it out. Puke it out.
Pull trig. You got this.
Pull trig.
So
yeah.
they carry me home half a block and then bring me to my friend Trevor, who's like, is this yours? And they're like, yeah, that's ours. I wake up to my friend Trevor patching up my knees because they're bleeding.
Good guy.
Great guy. Trevor, good guy. Good. And then he was like, all right, man. Like, he informed me of everything that happened. And he was like, it was hilarious. You look like an idiot. And then he's like, all right, get ready. We're going out tonight.
Oh my
no.
God.
I was like, you think I'm going to go out tonight after this?
Did you go out?
Okay, but just a little bit.
Oh my God.
Damn. That is some party stamina.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was college.
That
Some
makes
good
my
coke.
body hurt
Yeah.
hearing
And
that
Iowa,
story.
we had a friend visit in Iowa one time, and like we were just hanging out during the day, and he was like, we were just watching TV. He's like, "What do you guys want to do?" And we're like, "Well, this is kind of it." He goes, "Like what?" And it's like, "Yeah, well, we're gonna go out to the bars tonight." And he's like, "Oh, so you just wake up and wait for nighttime?" Like, yeah, that's Iowa.
That's really
That's
funny.
everything we got.
That's really funny.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
That's comics now. Wake
Yeah.
up and wait
Yeah.
for nighttime. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's my story.
That made my body hurt listening
that
to
is
it.
Yeah,
I was sober all
can feel
throughout
like the
college.
sun glaring in my eyes thinking about that. I don't know if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I wasn't even sober all throughout high school, so
Did Damien and Eli ever like talk to you about this again, or never again?
no, I truly don't know what Eli's name is to this day. No kind of. Damien friended me on Facebook. I still see him sometimes.
Huge.
He'll post stuff.
Good
I'll
for
like some
him.
stuff. He'll like some of my reels.
Huge.
I
Hell
can't.
yeah.
I want to get that story recorded and posted.
Hell yeah.
Like tag him. I think that'd be
That would be
hilarious.
great.
Tag him.
That would be great. Definitely tag that, man. He'd be like, hell yeah. That's what Damien would do.
Yeah,
That's
it's so
beautiful.
If I know anything about black people,
Yeah, he was like energetic before the coke, but then when he had the coke, I was like, this
Did you ever
is
get
so
your
much.
shoes back?
Yeah, the funny thing is, 6 months later, I was just walking home from like class one day, and I was walking by the house, and this ginger kid is just like walking out of the house, and he goes, "Hey, it's you!" I was like, "What?" He goes, "Hey man, I still got your Sperry's from like 6 months ago."
Sperry's.
Not
Oh
the
my
Sperry's.
God, I wanna beat
Doing
your
all those
ass
activities
now.
in Sperry's.
Now
is
I want to beat
crazy.
you up. Yeah, that changes the
Now
entire
everything
context of the
trash.
story.
Yeah,
So
that's
I was in polos and the shortest of shorts.
God. Brutal. Sperry's changed the context. You should have led with
I was
that.
wearing
Yeah.
chubbies and Sperry's. They couldn't make them shorter.
Did you wear Nike socks with them or no socks?
No socks. So.
Wait, so you were walking dogs out on
I'm
the
sorry,
street?
Nike socks would have been cooler.
Would have been better.
Oh no.
Doing all this dogs out is crazy.
Yeah, they just this carried me home barefoot.
Dude, that's impressive.
That's
Yeah.
like insane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what did you learn? Would you do this again? Let's ask that.
Yeah, the takeaway is next time more Coke, less alcohol. You'll make it through the day.
That's fair.
Fair.
That's actually a very
Yeah,
good
honestly.
point.
Good lesson to learn.
Good
Very
lesson.
fair.
Oh, we're gonna mix it up. Next story. Who's it's gonna be? Oh my God!
Beautiful.
Can you believe it?
What?
Oh,
It's
wow.
mine.
Cody, I've been waiting for this.
Okay.
excited.
Damn it, dude.
Again, if my story's a little underwhelming, I have run out of stories a little bit. I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
This better be top tier.
I took 2 different dates to Waffle House on back-to-back nights, and the waiter outed me.
Slut.
Horn
So-
out at the Waffle House is crazy.
Yeah, so this was I say dates. I was in college. The first one was a girl that had lived in my neighborhood when I was younger. And we had kind of like ran into each other later. And she was like, I always thought you were cute as a neighbor.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, this is happening.
Yeah.
And so, but I was also like, I had plans that night already. I was like, let's just like grab a late night bite to eat or something. So we go to Waffle House that night and then back to my place. Woohoo. And the guy, like, I say waiter, like one of the guys working
Yeah,
at Waffle
yeah,
House,
yeah.
you know, he was like, he was this older dude. And I think he was trying to like, be cool because
Right.
like she went to use the restroom and he's like,
Come on, get him pussy.
and I was like, I was like, be cool a little bit, I'm not, because I'm like, listen, I'm not such a stud that this is a guarantee,
Right. You can
like,
fuck this
I
up,
really
Mike.
need to lock
Yeah.
this down. It's not happening. So anyway, the next night, I went to. Do you guys have Twin Peaks? It's very similar to Hooters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to Twin Peaks with some friends, and we were like watching a college football game or something. And our waitress and I had like kind of hit it off. And so at the end of the night, I hadn't like really eaten much because the food there is bad.
Yes.
And she was like, "You didn't eat anything," and I was like, "I'm gonna get some food after this." And she was like, "Oh, where are you going?" And I was like, "Well, it depends. Will you be joining me?"
Oh,
Yeah,
that's smooth.
I know. I felt kind of good about it. My friend was like,
Come on.
Let's go.
and my friend had ridden with me, and he was like, "Bro, I'll get an Uber.
Good friend.
Yeah, he's a
good
good
friend.
friend.
And that's why I was like, "It depends." And she was like, I can get out of here by 1." And I was like, "All right, I will meet you at." And we were literally like across. I was like, "Meet you at that Waffle House at
Hell
1."
yeah. Hell yeah.
So we just kind of hang out until then. So I go over there at 1. And she walks in, she joins me. That same waiter comes back and he goes, "Back again?"
Oh no!
I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa.
Did she
Wow.
catch on like immediately?
Well, I
He's
tried to
back
play it off. I
again
was like,
is-
"Who are you?" I was like, "Oh, I think you have me confused with someone else." He's like, "No, last night, y'all two were in here, and I remember you were cracking me up." And she was like, "Were you in here yesterday?" And I was like, yeah,
with my sister.
And so I tried to, because I knew I couldn't just lie. It was too obvious.
Right.
So it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I was just like, "Yeah, I was in here with like a friend. We were just like hanging." And she was like, "Oh, you bring girls to Waffle House. That's your." I was like, "No,
That is
no."
very like
I was like,
scum.
I know it seemed really bad. I was like,
You
"No."
broke.
You should
Did
have
you guys
shot
like
the
finish
guy.
the meal, or did she leave pretty quickly?
Well, we did finish the meal and hook up. But
Yeah.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
go.
I think it was less about.
the sausage. That's important.
I think it was less about me being like some kind of like smooth guy and more about her being like, "I already made this decision. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, that's
here,
fair.
Yeah.
She's
And so-
committed.
Which is good. I love when women do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
and she shaved her legs. It's really yours
She
to
shaved
fuck
them
up.
for work.
Piece
Forward.
bathroom, yeah.
She
Forward,
shaved him for
yeah.
work. I was just a lucky beneficiary. But I think I got lucky because our senses of humor like combined so well.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where I could have either like super leaned into it or leaned away from it. So I was just like, I'm just not gonna say anything again. I was like, I gave it like, "Hey, chill."
Yeah.
And then she didn't bring it up again, and I was like, wow, she's just gonna let this slide.
But
This is
also
really lucky.
not a horrible look. The Waffle House is the worst part about it.
That is
Yeah,
but
tough.
it's not
that
a
is
horrible
the-
look on
Yeah.
you at all.
That being your
Like-
cycle.
Like, oh, he's desirable.
Yeah.
Well, you're mad
I
that I'm
never
desirable?
thought of it like that.
She's got to work
Yeah.
hard for this one, you
Yeah, I
know?
never thought of it
Yeah.
like that.
I'm not his only
maybe-
option.
Maybe she wasn't
That helps.
going to hook up with
Yeah,
me. And
she's
she
like,
was
"I'm
like,
gonna lock
"Oh, there's
this down."
competition."
That helps.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not just like some guy that can't get pussy. He clearly,
That's really fun. I had
Have a little
never
taste?
thought of it like that.
you're desirable.
I had kind of felt guilty about that, but it was like a funny story. But I was like, wow, maybe
Yeah,
I
Kieran
am a
doesn't
bad
feel good.
person.
Kevin's done this 6 times. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't eat, I don't shit, and I don't feel guilt. Okay.
I'm working on feeling guilt.
Kieran sets up a date before his date just to do this.
Have you been back to that Waffle
She's in the
House
car.
since?
I have, yeah.
Was the same guy there?
He was, but I think that I thought it was gonna be like a fun memory between you and him, but I think he was like, "Oh, I really fucked up," and so he wouldn't acknowledge me after that.
No,
Oh,
you
that's
lost a
a-
friendship.
Yeah, I lost a
Tail is
friendship.
crazy.
No.
Yeah.
See, people feel too much guilt. See?
Yeah, he did feel bad.
What's he doing? He's an ex-convict. He should have just been like, yeah.
He's broken up 4 fights. He'll be
Yeah.
fine.
He acts like he hasn't ruined a life before.
Like, what
Come
are we
on,
doing?
Talk to your kids.
Come on, Mike. You've been here for 16 years. We know you just got out the pen. All right, you can ruin a social engagement and be fine.
I do remember it was kind of funny though because she had just come from work and so she just had like a jacket on over her uniform. It was like really hot in this Waffle House, but she didn't just want to have like her little lumberjack
Her
tank
Gazlingas
top.
out, yeah.
It was really funny,
Tits out in the Waffle House.
which is a hilarious
Twin
look.
Peaks?
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, that was great.
I had a gun flashed at me in a Waffle House.
Really?
Wait, fuck that.
I had-
What'd you learn, Cody?
Oh, what
yes.
did I learn? I learned a couple of different things. I learned that I need to do better than the Waffle House.
Yes.
The Waffle House is just for me and friends. It's not to impress a date.
Right.
Second, let the waiter know ahead of time your situation. You know, like
Maybe.
imagine if I had been married, you know, and he was like,
Oh,
you know.
that's tough.
Brutal.
That'd be
No, I
tough.
probably would have deserved it at that point.
Having a marriage broken up at the Waffle House would be kind of iconic. Though.
It
That
fits.
It's like it smells of divorce in there.
He's like,
It's
It
maybe you
does.
should have tipped better.
I think third thing I learned is like, things are only as awkward as you make them. Because it could have been really awkward, but I was just like, you want to get some eggs?
There we
and
go.
And it was like, I think I was like, she kind of, was like, oh, he's not making it a huge deal.
It's not a huge deal.
So it just wasn't.
There's a fourth thing that we learned, remember?
What is it?
Together. You're desirable. There's nothing wrong with that.
There
There's
you
nothing
go.
wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm going to choose to believe that. I like that.
You are. You
That's
proved
very-
it. You
that's
proved
very
it.
nice.
You got pussy 2 nights in a row. I've
After
never
Waffle
done
House.
this.
After Waffle House.
Getting pussy after the Waffle House is crazy.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, I have fucked at the Waffle House though, but my stomach
At the
hurt.
Waffle House?
No, after.
Oh.
After, but my stomach hurt really bad.
Yeah, that is tough.
Hurt really bad.
That's a tough pre-exercise meal.
That
Yeah.
is-
When you
yeah.
said that story, like 6 months back, my credit card got stolen. This guy ate 7 Waffle Houses in Georgia, and
Damn.
now I know the guy.
But let him have it. He's getting pussy, dude.
He's good.
The waiter comes back and he's like, "You again?" I'm like, "Yeah, but different card this time."
Yeah, I like
My
how you
name's
left
changed.
the third and the fourth and fifth dates out.
That is crazy to steal someone's credit card and only go to Waffle House.
Yeah,
Go to a
he really-
steakhouse. It's
Yeah.
not your
Different
money.
Waffle Houses in Georgia. Like he was hitting the Waffle Houses of Georgia. I was like, I paid for his road trip.
What race do you think?
Asian.
It's my favorite thing to do ever. But
Hungarian.
I was thinking black, but black people would have done more. I think it was a white person.
Yeah, I also don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
they would have traveled so much.
You
Just
said what?
Just to hit the
Just see
Waffle Houses.
countryside, Yeah.
You don't think
Just to
that-
hit multiple Waffle. I think they would have just gone to the same.
you think that black
Waffle
people aren't
Houses with
well versed
confidence.
throughout Georgia? You don't think we don't know our way around Georgia?
No, that feels like a white guilt moment of like I got to go to a different state now. I got to go somewhere else. You know, like that feels like let's run.
Yes, too paranoid.
Yeah.
That is funny.
So
Okay, well there's mine. I need to come up with some. I need to go live a little more if I'm gonna.
I
do
like
Yeah,
a
you gotta go
story.
do coke in an alley, and then
Yeah,
you'll get
for
something
real.
new.
All right, let's see.
Alley Coke, best Coke, they say.
Okay, wait. Let me check what time it is.
It's,
How y'all doing on
2:41.
time? Okay. Do we want to do one? Let's do one final story. Does anybody have one they really want to tell?
I really want to tell mine, but if
Yeah.
anyone else really wants to tell theirs, I won't be
Go
so.
I already did mine. so-
I'm cool with
Okay.
that.
Is this the one? We're doing one final story,
This is gonna bomb.
and it is Kieron's.
Yay!
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yay.
Let's go.
Yes.
Went to a strip club against my will and with no money.
How did you go there against your will?
Oh, toots, I'm gonna tell you. All right.
All right.
So this happened.
Kyron got trafficked.
I don't know because I remember that I cried and I was thinking about my ex. So it might have been 23 fits that. Maybe 23. So we're in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. We're doing a show. Okay, yeah, we're in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin.
Strip club capital of the
we're,
world.
We're doing a show, right?
Best titties, they say.
Best, great boobs. And
Those milkers.
the
Mommy
show
milkers.
is like around like older people, conservative area. I love those shows. They're fun. They fuck with me. I fuck with them. It's great. After the show, they're like, oh, like, let's go out to this bar. We'll buy you guys drinks. We loved you guys as comics, right? I'm with 2 other comics, 2 black men. And so we go to this bar, and not while I'm talking, please. And so we go to this.
I'm so sorry. How inconsiderate of me.
That's not Johnson and Johnson.
Wait,
coming
Kyron,
back.
do you want me to eat your yogurt real quick? Do you want your yogurt?
If you could, fetch it. So we go to this other bar with this. Oh, so it's a couple. There's a couple. There's a guy and a girl, a couple, and I crowd work with them during the show. And I go and I ask him something, and he just like digs himself a hole. I'm like, how long have y'all been together? He's like, oh, like too long. And I'm like, why are you saying this? And he like keeps going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're really fucking up right now. And the wife was like, yeah, or whatever. So then after the show, I shake their hands. I'm like, oh, y'all were great sport. I'm like, but you're an idiot. And he's like, oh, come out to this bar with us afterwards. She was like, please come. And I'm like,
Oh.
okay, I'll come for you. That's
Yeah, is this a proposition?
yeah. So I go, I'm there with the 2 other comics. We're at this bar. The guy tells me like, I'm conservative, like I love Trump. And I'm like, sick. And he was like, I don't think you do. I was like, I don't. And he was like, but we all laugh tonight, and that's what's important. I'm like, yes, I agree. This is good. And we start talking about guns, which are pretty cool to me. So we did bond over that. And then his wife caught me somewhere else and was just talking to me as the 2 comics are talking to him. And she just going like, like blah, 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 blah. Very like flirty fun. Nothing crazy. But I was like, my little Peter was, bouncing for a second. He was thinking that'd be
Not
time
little
for
Peter.
action.
Yeah.
Not Sadie pee.
So then he sees, he gets jealous.
That's so good.
Thank you.
He sees, he gets jealous. They leave almost immediately.
Oh shit.
But my little pee-pee was already like jumping a little bit. And
Yeah.
I'm not like, I'm truly
Johnson
not like
Johnson?
the horn. It truly was jumping and coughing. I'm truly not like, I don't operate like horny. Like my pursuit for y'all know, we've been, I don't pursue vagina. Like almost. I've been celibate for 9 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's like,
Incredibly
A baby
docile,
could have
his
been born
penis.
in that time.
Truly.
Yeah.
And so like, but that's always been me. Like if I fuck, great. If I think you're cute and we're vibing, I'll flirt. But like, I don't care if I don't care. And so, but that night, I was like, nah, let's party.
Yeah.
Right. And so then I'm
bring
just,
up a marriage.
I'm just walking around, I'm dancing. They left. And so then there's this other girl, gorgeous woman, Hispanic woman, love those. Ay, ay, ay. And so.
I love the Trump voice for just like any intrusive thought on it.
Yeah, that is my favorite time to
That's
do
so
it.
good.
That's my
Trump
favorite time to
is your
do
other
it.
personality.
Yeah,
That's
truly.
it's coming through.
And
So
so
you want to see something offensive?
Your
Yeah,
internal
just let it run
dialogue
out.
is Trump.
I,
Like a self-intrusive riff.
I do that on stage whenever I see like Hispanic people. I'll be like, "Oh, 3 whites in the front, a couple Hispanics, ay ay ay," or whatever the fuck. And they love it.
Yeah.
Doing it as Trump is. I'll do it as Trump the next time.
Dude, that's
Hell yeah.
funny.
So then I see this Hispanic woman, gorgeous woman, and so then she and I'm like a little like I'm a bad bitch. Like the way that I behave, I'm a bougie bad. I know the way that I behave. So like if I see
He says this a
someone.
lot.
Yeah.
Because I know. So like if I see someone that's like eyeing me, I'm like, oh yeah, like let's see what you do.
Yeah.
Instead of a guy going like, a woman's like, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't give a
Okay.
fuck, right? So I just got back from the bathroom and I'm like fixing myself up, and she walks past me as I'm walking out. That's the first time that we walked past, and we went like this to each other and we held it, and then she kept going, and then I kept walking. I didn't say anything to her, right? And so then I go to the bar, I get a drink, yada yada yada. I see her on the dance floor. I was looking for my friends genuinely, the comics. So I walk past her, but I look at her and I go, I'd say something like, "Oh hey, I like your whatever." Boom, keep pushing, right?
Nice.
And so then. As I can't find my friends and I start walking back, she grabs me. She goes, "And I really like your hair," I think she said, or something. And I was like, and I looked at her and said, "What else do you like?" Right? Right?
Hey.
We start violently making out. Whoa! Right where we were, right?
Whoa.
Like right where we were. And I'm like, hell yeah. And so then, I forgot my favorite part of the whole thing is that we stopped making out, and she was like, "Why don't you buy me a drink?" And I go, "Why don't you ask one of the white boys that will do anything for you?"
Oh,
That's what I said.
shit.
I said, she's like, "What?" I was like, "I'm not buying you a drink." She was like, "Why?" I was like, "We just met and I don't live here."
Damn.
And so then she was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And we were kind of staring at each other for a second, and then we like start violently making out again. I'm like, "Hell, I am God!" All right. And so then we keep making it. Okay, but then the two comics aren't scoring anything.
Oh.
Trash.
Yes. So now this is when the story kicks in. So sorry for the
Okay.
very long interlude, but
No,
I think
this
it was
is
fun
great.
enough
I'm
to
already-
set up.
I also love violently as the adjective.
Oh
yeah, that's,
we were
or
brutally no. She was like
adverb?
something that she did that I wasn't too big of a fan of. She didn't have the straightest teeth. She was biting my lips and it hurt because the teeth weren't that straight.
Yeah.
And then
It was like
she
pinching?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she reached she went from my butt up. Felt my hair and pulled it. It
Oh.
was so weird.
Oh,
that
wow.
was
Oh,
weird.
that's
so,
wild.
So that's why I
That's
say
kinda
violent.
spicy.
Yeah.
That is
Some
violent.
bars,
I mean,
just, like,
like,
pulling hair,
that's kind of
biting.
sick. I like this girl.
I did not like that part at all.
That's fair.
But I'm like,
That's
I'm not
fair.
going to be like, hey, no.
You're
you know?
not setting
So-
boundaries on the dance
Not at
floor.
all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. And I already told her I'm not buying her something,
is
so
my
I have to
go-to
kind of just roll with
square.
whatever else she wants. So then my friends grab me as I'm doing something, not actively kissing her, but I'm doing something with her, and they go into my ear. They're like, "Yo, we about to hit the strip club," and I'm like, "No." and I've never.
busy.
You're like, I'm about to go to the single person strip club at her apartment.
And then case in, or mind you, I've never been to a strip club ever.
Yeah.
oh, whoa.
At this time. And so then they're like, no, like it's lit. They're like, have you ever gone? I'm like, no. They're like, bro, like, hello. I'm like, but there's one right here for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally for free. I paid nothing for this woman.
I even told her to her face that there was
I
no
won't
money coming.
pay anything. Yeah, because mind you, I had no money. It's right here. And so yada yada yada. We get in the car. They're my only ride. We're like 2 hours away from home. I'm fucking furious. Okay, we're in the. I am so mad and I'm so drunk. Where they're like, oh yeah, like at this one they're nude, so like, you're gonna see like pussy and shit. And I'm like great, yeah, cool, fucking phenomenal. So we get there, and then we get there and they're like, all right, they're like, it's like 20 to get in. I go, I have no money. I told you that the entire time. I have no money. And they go, use the money from the show. I'm like, no, because I didn't want to come here.
Yeah.
I'm like, and they're going to pay us on Venmo. I don't think that I can pay a strip club Venmo to get in.
Yeah.
No. And so then they're like, okay, well, we'll cover you. And they go, this is the first time, we'll make it like fun. And I go, great. I'm pissed. I'm mad. Because I wanted to have sex anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't ever get to just go like, yeah, let's fuck, you know? So then we get to the strip club. Horrible, brutal. I don't like them. I still don't like them to this day. I don't like them. And so yada, yada, yada. A lot of strip club shit happens. I just started drinking a bunch, flirting with the bartender. That was fun. She was cool. Bartender lady was cool. And then they're like, oh, come to the front part where like the main thing is.
Oh, the pole in the stage?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So they're like, sit there, and I'm like, okay. And they're like, when the girl's dancing, you have to throw money. I'm like, I don't have any fucking money. So they go to an ATM, they give me $20. Okay.
In ones or just a single $20 bill?
And once.
Okay.
And once.
Just a single 20.
That'd be
So-
crazy. You have to use it sparingly.
Genuinely, y'all know me.
Kyron just pocketed it.
I
He's like,
did.
I got paid for
That's
that.
exactly what I put the 20 in my pocket. They walked over to me and were like, "You're pissing us off. You have to throw the fucking money. We didn't give you that." So then I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I'm fucking lackluster. Just wow. Go off, right? And so then they come up to me and they go, "We bought you a dance."
Oh boy.
And I go, "What do you mean?" And they go, "We bought you a dance." I'm like, "With her?" And they're like, "No, she dances here. We bought you like a separate room." And so I'm like, "Okay, when do I go?" And they go, "The girls will come get you." And so then I go, "Okay, what do you want me to do?" And they're like, "Just enjoy yourself." And so these two women come to get me.
He's like, do I have to pay him too?
Okay, so the two women come get me, very young women, like notably young women, and their titties were out, sick, and they're like they come up and they're great, which was nice. That's nice, you know, whatever. Because it's nice because I didn't pay anything. They're like, your friends bought you a dance, and they're doing this, and I go, okay. And then like they probably thought that I had like a mental like illness. I was like, not an illness, but like a, yeah, they thought I was an individual. They do that, and I'm sitting here in the chair, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, okay, and they're like, let's go, and I'm like, I don't know, you got to leave me, right? So they take me to the room. It's the two of them, so I'm like, that's sick. And then usually it's like what, like a song? I don't know how long it is in a strip club, but 6 songs, no, four songs.
Dang.
4
Holy
songs.
shit.
They spent a lot of money.
4 songs. And so then one thing that I didn't like that they kept doing, they had this trick in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, where they rubbed their nipple. I know this was killing for her other customers. She would dance like on me, and her nipple would just flick me like this. I know the other. I know that was her money maker. I hated it. It was making me so mad. I was going like this, like with fucking nipple chasing me. Furious. And then the other one, but I did like this other one more. And then the other one knew that I liked the other one more. So then, which I kind of like creating. I don't know. I like creating
a little bit of a rivalry
because then she started going like, oh really? Like, oh yeah. And so then
They're dancing. Kyron's gaslighting.
Both to the Waffle House immediately after.
I like your ass and your tits.
what are we gonna do about that? What are we gonna do? And so
Some women have ass, others have tits.
some have tits. Love the tits. And so the young one, this is where it's, I don't know. Let's see how you react.
Okay.
So the young one had like cutting scars.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And so as we're dancing, and I'm sitting here, because this was just after she did the nipple shit, so she wasn't in the best terms with me. And so I look at her and I go, what are those scars?
Why would you?
Bro.
Kyron,
Shit.
did you kiss him and tell her she's a beautiful princess? What did you do next?
No, because at the time
Kyron just grabs and kisses him. He goes, I can heal those.
I can make them go away. At the time, I only knew about like the wrist. I truly didn't know that women did. I had a lot of.
What if he like
No.
rubbed his thumb over the cuts? He's like, good. We both think you're worthless.
Oh, Jesus.
Dance harder.
We agree about your self-worth. Good.
Don't
Because
you
like
think you're missing a few?
I could like put 2 and 2 together, but like just I'm drunk. I'm drunk as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
And I only really knew that people were like cutting here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then I just go, what are those scars? And she's professional. She goes, I cut myself there. And I go, okay. And I'm like, why? And she was like, my father's abusive.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
While she's dancing?
Yes.
Too many
What?
questions.
It's fun for me. I don't care about I didn't want to be in the strip club. Just talk to me.
You're doing a podcast with the strippers.
Just talk
instead
to
of
me. I just want to talk. We could have came in here and just talked, and I would have had fun.
He's doing more follow-ups. He's like, was it physical, emotional, or sexual?
I did ask more follow-ups.
Oh shit!
I did. I go abusive how? She goes physically. And she's still like doing this naked.
God.
She goes he would hit me.
Whoa.
And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like
this.
She just still hitting you with a nipple.
Show me the form.
was it like that?
This whole time she's still hitting you with her nipple.
basically, because she didn't stop dancing.
Wow, that's weird.
And so
Kieron, she just goes, "What do you hit you there? Oh, gotcha."
how do you like it?
Hey, you got something on your shirt.
And so she goes. So then she goes, I go, have you moved out? And she goes, that's why I work here. And I go, okay, you're working on moving out? And she was like, well, I'm working on getting myself through school.
Oh.
So I go, how old are you? And she goes, I just turned 18.
No.
Catch this.
Damn.
Catch this. I was like, how long have you been working here? She was like, don't tell anybody. She was like, I've been here for like 8 months.
Oh, no.
Right. So I'm like listening to all this information. I'm like, this is batshit insane. The other girl is just there still dancing. Cause I mean, clearly the other girl has won now. I mean, I'm far more intrigued by this one. And so then, I don't remember. I said something about
Kieron's like, when you turn 18, did your rates go down? Or
I don't remember. I don't remember how I ended that conversation with her.
I'm Officer Harrell. And I
Yeah. Thanks for exposing yourself, bitch. You're under arrest. Come with me. Lock up the nipples. And so
I asked for one of the good ones.
I don't remember how we ended, but I remember that the dances ended, and so the one girl who I stopped paying attention to just kind of stood up and looked at me. And then the other girl like finished like talking to me and said something like thank you for like talking to me, something like that or whatever.
Oh,
right?
that's sweet.
Yeah, and that was cool enough. And so then the other girl, the bitch, she goes after we finished that, she goes, you know you can tip us, right?
Oh no.
And I go, oh, my friends paid for this. And she goes, cool, but you received the dance. And I was like, okay. I'm like, well, I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't. Okay, all right, let's see. So I go to my wallet. I have $1 single bill.
A flag just comes out.
And I also have a coupon for 6 free wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. Boneless wings.
That's worth more than $1.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So I look at these two women in their eyes. No shame. I don't give a fuck. I didn't want to be here. I said, either both of you can split $1, or if you're hungry, you can each get 3 boneless wings.
Oh, they get one or the other?
Yeah.
That was like you're on both.
So what they choose?
No, the woman that I didn't like that much, she said not respectfully. She said not genuinely, not literally, but something like that, like respectfully, genuinely, something like that, like some precursor. She's like, get the fuck out. And I was like, hurt. And then I left. And then I left.
Word.
And then I called all my friends in the bathroom to tell them the story that I just told y'all.
Damn.
And then I started thinking about my ex, and then I cried.
Oh,
And then I got sober, and then I would not talk to anyone else.
that's
Wait,
insane.
that was the nipple girl?
Which one?
The one who said get out?
No, the other one. That
okay.
was
Nipple
like
girl was the one
less
that cut herself.
And she was the one that thanked me at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, they both wanted money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the mean one was like, well, not the mean, the one that I just didn't pay attention to was like,
be so
pay
funny.
us.
You gave that girl therapy. She should be paying you.
I really
That's what I was
just
gonna say. She's like, you received a dance, and he's like, and you received therapy.
Yeah.
now get up out of here.
He's like, but what about my rate for my hour?
Beauty school dropout, go back to high school. Okay, Grease pool, love Grease. All right, I'm gay. Just me, and I thought you'd have been like, hell yeah, you are.
You said it very quickly.
Yeah,
and I
Beauty
was
school
like,
dropout, go back to high school.
There
That
you
was
go.
quick.
Your
That was,
story sad
that's
to
good.
tell.
Beauty school.
A teenage ne'er-do-well.
I'm not a Grease fan.
What is
I don't
his
know a lot of Grease.
voice for Grease?
That's the guy that's singing it.
That does
No
sound like the
Grease
guy.
ever
Was
sang
up
like
down,
that.
non-delinquent.
No, the back one.
on the
background singers.
block.
No, Kyron's got it.
What's left of your career now?
This is so beautiful.
Something, your career now. Can't even get it cleaned up on your smile.
See, now my Peter's moving.
Da-da-da.
St. Pete.
St. Pete.
That was funny.
good.
That
Thank
was
you.
funny.
I appreciate
Oh
that.
man, what a great story!
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
that
my
was
favorite
good.
That's
one. That's my
crazy.
favorite
Wow,
story
that's
of all
so funny.
time. Yeah.
Kyron,
What did you learn?
Never bring
He doesn't want to
mine
answer
to
because I
strip
asked it too.
I've been really nice to you this podcast.
You
now that I
actually
think
have
about
been.
it. Yeah,
Thank you.
I love you. I value you as
I
a
love
friend.
you.
club.
Thank
Shit up
so
in the last
much.
couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm just about to get real.
This is when you start beating the shit out of me.
It's all been a prank.
What did I learn?
Totally bought it.
I guess
Stop touching
Make
my
the
Bitcoin.
most of the cards that you're dealt. I didn't want to be there. I didn't have any money, but I did. I mean, I did not have fun. Truly, I did not. I don't like going back. But like, for the time, I was like, okay, well, I'm in this dance for however many songs. I'm interested about these scars.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask about them and not be like a dickhead
Want to
to
know
her.
how I got these scars?
My dad.
She's smoking a cigarette. Because it could have gone either way. She could have handled it. Also, like, yes, it's a crazy question, but I don't feel bad for asking it. But like, she could have handled that really poorly because it is like an overly intrusive question.
Yeah.
That's just who I am as like a person.
Yeah.
And
But
so,
to be fair, she's all like it's an overly intrusive environment. You know?
Yeah, and I wasn't being. I didn't shame her. I was just genuinely like, "Oh, what's the vibe here? What's the story?" And I don't think that they get that off. Not that they want it.
Yeah.
I'm not at all defending that what I did was not insane. But I'm saying that she handled it really well, and I think that she could tell that I was just genuinely going like, "What's the vibe here? Like, what's happening?" And she's like, "Oh shit, people usually just. I have to move people's hands off of my pussy like 6 times during these dances, and I haven't touched them at all. My hands were kind of just like glued to I don't know what to do here. I've never been here. Tell me about these fucking scars."
They both walk out of there like, who put that gay man to dance?
Why did the gay hyena come in here? What happened? What's going on?
Yeah, I guess that's
thought
what
they
I
tipped
learned.
well.
I
Make
like
the most.
that. The cards you're dealt.
And don't be weird to women. I think that's the big
I
thing.
like that
Don't
one.
be weird to
That's a
women.
good one.
That's a
That's a good
huge.
one.
You get to fuck so many more women when you aren't weird to them.
So true.
What Kieron learned is never give him a fucking $1 and you get everything you need.
What Kieron learned is don't spend money on women, but you can respect them.
Yeah.
That's how you pay women is respect.
I agree. I won't pay you, but I will respect you.
You did give me $5 last night for picking up food for you.
Oh.
You've changed.
You've changed
Wow,
your morals.
I'm paying women.
You got soft.
I gotta.
Yeah.
I've lost my ways.
The age has gotten to you and it shows.
I don't like it.
Man, thank y'all for doing that. That was really fun.
Yeah, thanks for having
Really
us. This was
appreciate y'all
awesome.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was super fun.
Oh, I was telling them, I guess I'm coming to Chicago, so I'll come hang out.
Hit me up.
But thank you all for doing this. This has been Comedic Confessions. Teddy,
Oh, yeah.
Hannah, Kieron. We'll see you next time.
Fuck yeah.